Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a great day to have a great day, so let's have a great day, people. Everyone have a spectacular Saturday. It's a blessed day indeed, man. I hope that you all had a great week, just like I had a great week. But most importantly, I hope you had a good night's rest last night so you can wake up on the right side of the bed. And as I always say, people, every side of the bed is the right side of the bed. We open our eyes. We blessed to see another day, to try things in another way, to do things at a better pace, baby. Everyone have a spectacular Saturday. I know that right here in Memphis it's raining. The clouds are all in the sky, but just remember that the sun is still shining. Behind those clouds, somewhere the sun is still shining. You understand? So even though you may have dark areas in your life, you may be in a dark space, understand that that sun is still shining in your circumstance. That sun is still shining inside of your spirit. The sun is still shining, whether you believe it or not, or whether you feel it or not, it's still there. It's all about what we focus on. Just so remember, whether you have no hope or whether you have all the hope in the world, either way it go, you right. Because this is your life. This is your world. And understand, you can create anything that you want to in it. So you got to make sure that you're guarding it and you are governing yourself accordingly. Because you could be thinking that you curse. You could believe that you curse. You can feel like you curse. And guess what? You will end up being cursed. You understand? As a man thinketh, so is he. Man, to take that for what it's worth. Power of life and death is in the tongue. You have the shift to make your life better, or you can have the power to make it worse. And guess what? The power that you have and that you own, I need you to own that, because if you don't, guess what? You're going to end up giving it away. Even if you don't realize that you have it, you will end up giving it away. You know what I'm saying? And to my light workers, we feel like that we can save the world. We want to. We have compassion. Like my heart goes out to everyone that I see, that I can see suffering or struggling in any kind of way. Whether from one guy was walking down the street last night, and man, he was raged. You know what I'm saying? He on the phone, he going off. And I can tell by what he's saying, like he's talking about ending it and he's talking about doing this and doing that. And really, his anger is just really hurt, crying out. Because sometimes we feel like people don't care. So we act out to manipulate the situation to make them care. Or we're acting out of fear and don't realize that we're acting out of fear. Because when we operate in love, there's nothing to fear. We don't have to worry about what we're going to get, or we don't have to worry about what we're going to lose. We stay right here in the moment because it's so much love around us. We don't have time to focus on what we don't have, you know. But when it comes down to people that are less fortunate, or people in period in general, man, I wish I could give you all my heart. I wish I can give y'all my joyful spirit. Do I be like this all the time? No. But every time that I face an obstacle, man, I promise you, I embrace it. I embrace it. I learn how to feel what I feel, identify with what I'm feeling, and deal with that feeling rather than suppressing it, trying to push forward to the next situation. But I'm taking those same feelings right over here. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have an emotional crossover. We'll have emotional hangovers. There ain't no way to live, man. Today, I want to be healthy. My peace of mind is most valuable. All the things that I thought that was valuable, like back then, you know, back when I was younger, like you got to have the shiniest car. You got to have the shiniest jewelry. You got to have the finest woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the freshest clothes. Now, don't get me wrong. I love nice things. And I still treat myself to nice things. But those nice things does not define me. You know what I'm saying? What defines me is the enrichment of spirit of how I can uplift others. How I can help the next person. And if I can't help you, you best believe I'm not going to hurt you. No, I'm not going to hurt you. If you have something going on with you, and me being in the midst of it trying to minister and help, and be a guide in your life to help enhance it, if that becomes an obstacle, if that becomes a barrier, I'm stepping out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't save the whole world. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm Superman. I can put on that cape and, hey, I'm coming to save the day. But it's just not so. It's just not so. It's just like having a flashlight in a dark room. You're not trying to light up the whole room. You can't light up the whole room if you just got a flashlight and it's dark. But you light up what's important and what you need to focus on. You can't light up everything, but make sure that you illuminating what you in your path so you can see. Illuminate for the next person that's trying to go along the way. Because if you ain't trying, you know what I'm saying? Well, what's the use? What's the use, man? From anything that we want in life, anything that's born into this world is through pressure. Anything worth having is worth working for. It's worth fighting for. You know what I'm saying? It's worth the time and the effort and the muscle. But it's about, what do you envision? What do you really want? How do you see your life a little later? You know what I'm saying? We ain't just talking about living for the moment, living check to check. You know what I'm saying? Week by week, like, hey, let's do some future planning. Let's visualize. Let's sit down and get into a calm state and visualize what we really want in life. And we need to go after it. You know what I'm saying? Don't have selective hearing to where you don't hear. You hear what you want to hear, you know what I'm saying, because of one person. So we have to put principles in front of personalities, because it could be a person that we used to kidding with on a certain level, but then they bring us some real stuff and we don't know how to take it because we constantly looking at their flaws. We looking at their shortcomings. We looking at their business. And we like, you ain't got the right to tell me about mine. Sometimes people do have the right to. Especially if it's something that they see that you need improvement on, or something that they see you slacking. Yeah. So be open-minded to anything that comes to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can learn a lot from a dummy. You can learn a lot from a genius. It's about how you open yourself to receive those lessons. You know, so in each and every way, man, we are meant to be compassionate, but understand you can't save the world. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody has an issue going on with them, hey, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's not you. So don't take on their problems. If they had something that happened to them before they met you, don't carry that load. It ain't meant for you to carry. And it ain't fair to you if you carry a load that's not meant to be yours. So don't get out of your mind thinking that you got to carry the load of the next person, man. You got your own load to carry. When that joint overhaul, who gonna help you carry that load? So you got to tap into the Most High, man, because God is our load carrier. He is that burden bearer. You know what I'm saying? We are not the burden bearers. Keep on. You're going to break your back trying to carry on everybody else's problems, trying to just take care of everybody. First, you got to take care of you. And once you get yourself together, and once God overflows in your life, it's going to automatically flow. You don't have to fight for control. You don't have to be in control. You can't control every outcome anyway. So why not give it to the one who holds the day? You know what I'm saying? No matter what the day holds, remember who holds the day. You understand? So, man, look, y'all be blessed each and every way, man. And remember, as I always say, people, we are too blessed to be stressed, too anointed to be disappointed, and we too grateful to be hateful, baby. Everyone have a spectacular Saturday.